the scissor sweep from the half guard. Because what is the difference from the scissor sweep half guard is the guy counter his weight to the opposite direction, okay? And that's exactly what I want, to go to the helicopter sweep. So, just a quick review from the scissor sweep. The guy grabbed my collar, I will whip his grip, switch my grip, cup the knee, kick and bridge to the side, right? And the guy would fall. But this time, this guy already have the vaccine for this sweep, right? He's gonna counter his weight to the opposite direction. So we break, I switch my grip. When I do this, it's gonna go heavy on my knee. When he go heavy on my knee, no, just a lean forward, chest forward, yes. Now, what I do, I grab his pants, I drive his arm to the side because he's leaning forward. I'm not dragging the guy to the side. He's putting himself over there, watch. I'm gonna drive him over, load him on top of my legs. Now I wanna roll the guy over my shoulder, not over my head. I extend my legs up, I sweep, and I'm gonna end up in a very powerful position to pass. That's the reverse on the hook pass, okay? So, guys, never go straight to this sweep. It's not gonna work too well. You gotta combine with the scissor sweep. When he counter his weight, he's gonna put himself in the spot to do the sweep, okay? So, break, switch the grip. I'm gonna hit the scissor. He's gonna counter his weight. As he counter his weight, I drive his arm. But look, I do this circle motion. That's why I'm not using the regular grip. The regular grip, it's hard to do that circle. It's uncomfortable. That's why I'm doing the invert grip, because it's easier to move his arm, okay? So I'm gonna bump, he put his weight on top of me, I drag, I load the guy up, look, he's hip off the mat, extend my legs up, finish the sweep, and end up in the reverse on the hook pass. So, remember, the grip transition is a very important part, because if the guy backing up here and I try to grab this way, he's gonna grab my wrist, and push my hand down. Yeah, only with one. The other one's not necessary. And then it's a hard pin for me to escape, okay? So I actually want to use those techniques as a counter. I break, and now is a perfect chance to do this grip. And I keep my elbow elevated. I don't keep my elbow over here. I keep my elbow elevated. Now I will hit the scissor. He counter. Watch. As he counter, I use his own strength. I bring him over, load my legs, extend, roll over my shoulder, and I'm gonna end up in the reverse on the hook pass. So, yeah. Over here, I'm gonna break, switch my grip, elbow up, reach the scissor, he counter his weight, I cross, load, and I sweep. Okay guys, now we're gonna work one more sweep from the initial series. This sweep, you really catch the guy off guard, because you have the hand in the collar. The guy don't know if a choke's coming, if a waist tight's coming, if a deep half guard's coming. But what's coming? Surprise, the over the head sweep. So, understanding the mechanics and the weight shift on this position is essential. Otherwise, you're gonna get frustrated if you don't put the guy's weight in the right spot. It's gonna be too heavy for you sweep the guy. First thing, I wanna have my hand in the collar deep, just like I wanna choke the guy. My hand on the sleeve is key. I wanna connect the sleeve as close as possible to his body, all right? Now the hand in the collar will bring the guy his weight on top of my knee shield. You're gonna see this position is very familiar with the helicopter sweep. So watch, I'm gonna bring the guy over and I'm gonna load the guy in my bottom leg over here. Watch, 1, 2, I load, and now look. I sweep the guy back, okay? So, why this sweep is so good, it's very unpredictable. The guy can't see coming because there's so many things that can happen when you have the hand in the collar, and you can put the guy on top out of balance with no time. So, half guard, knee shield, deep hand in the collar. Remember to never escape this rule in the half guard. My elbow must guard my knee, just in case if he tries to push my leg down and put pressure. I can recover with the system that I showed in the beginning, elbow up, backing up, but it's more work. The whole point of my system is saving energy. I'm always playing the safe mode. I don't want to put a lot of energy, okay? So, hand in the collar, elbow supporting the leg, control the sleeve. Remember guys, in the beginning I told you guys, I control the biceps. I like the bicep better than the sleeve because the guy might put the knee on top of my forearm and he pin my arm and go to the head control. This is one of the exceptions to the rule because I'm pinning his arm not over here to the side that his knee can reach. I'm pinning his arm over here to his body. Now reach with your knee. If he do that, he gave me the sweep, the overhead sweep. So, come back. Having the sleeve over here pin to his body is not bad to me. Okay? So watch, I want to use the hand in the collar to drag him, load him on top of my knee. His waist must go first on top of his leg. And after, I want to elevate him with my leg on the bottom. So I'm over here, I pin, I elevate. Now look, I just need to extend my legs up. Then I roll over my shoulders. And then I get the sweep. Knee shield, hand in the collar, pin the arm against his body. What I'm gonna do, I can even use momentum, guys. Pull, push, load, sweep. Okay? This momentum, it can make your life way easier if you do it momentum because every action have a reaction. If I push, he's gonna push back. Okay? So I'm over here. Push the arm forward, push him there. Once he reacts, I load, and I get the sweep.